There was a city in the Soviet Union with 100,000 people, schools, theaters, hospitals, full streets, full playgrounds, and officially it did not exist. It appeared on no map. Its name appeared in no census. Its residents were erased from public records, and for decades they could not tell anyone where they lived. The reason it was hidden is chilling. The reason people fought to stay is stranger. After 1945, the Soviet Union was racing to build its own atomic bomb, and it needed somewhere to produce plutonium, somewhere no spy could find. So deep in the Ural Mountains, it built a city around a nuclear facility called Mayak. The city has had many names: Chelyabinsk 40, later Chelyabinsk 65, today Ozersk, but residents knew it as City 40. The numbers weren't poetry. They were postal codes of a distant city, because officially these people lived nowhere. Life inside a secret. Now here's where it gets strange. You'd expect a prison. It was closer to a paradise, by Soviet standards, unbelievable. While the rest of the country queued for bread, City 40 had full shelves, good apartments, excellent schools, theaters. The state's deal was simple: total secrecy, total comfort. Residents couldn't leave without permission, couldn't write relatives their real address. For years, family members outside were told nothing. People had, as far as the outside world knew, simply disappeared. An entire generation of children was born in and grew up in a city that did not officially exist. The price. And then there's the reason the secrecy mattered so much, and the part the residents themselves weren't fully told. The Mayak plant was handling plutonium with early rushed Cold War methods. Radioactive waste went into the Techa River. In 1957, a waste storage tank exploded, an event now known as the Kyshtym disaster, considered among the worst nuclear accidents in history before Chernobyl, and it was kept secret for decades. Fallout spread across hundreds of villages, downstream and downwind communities, many of whom were never told what was happening, dealt with contamination for generations. The state could hide a city from a map. It could not hide what the city produced from the land around it. The reveal and the twist. The Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, and the secret cities were finally acknowledged. Ozersk appeared on maps. And here's the twist I promised at the start: when the gates could finally open. Many residents didn't want them to. To this day, Ozersk remains a closed town. Entry still requires a permit, and a lot of residents prefer it that way. Think about why. For 50 years, the fence meant safety, status, and order. Outside was chaos. Inside was certainty. Some residents interviewed over the years described the fence not as a cage, but as a shield. Beat. That might be the most haunting part of the whole story. The erasing worked so well, people learned to love it. And Ozersk wasn't alone. The USSR had dozens of closed cities, and a number still exist in Russia today. Entire communities living behind checkpoints, on maps only because satellites made hiding impossible. A government can classify a city, delete its people from paperwork, and keep an explosion secret for 30 years. So the next time someone says, "that could never be hidden," remember City 40. For a mystery no government ever solved, the ship found sailing with no crew is on your screen now.